Okay, this is Harmon, Houghton. We're here at the Pueblo Culture Center in Albuquerque, broadcasting live with Native Media Network. And next to me is Mr. Tony Reyna, former governor from Taos, Pueblo, and a leader, and one of the last survivors of the Bataan Death March. Tony has been an inspiration to generations of people, and including myself over the many years. And can you hear this okay, Tony? We'd like to kind of ask a little bit on what your thoughts on this honoring for the veterans here at the Pueblo Culture Center. I don't know if you have any comments.
This is very unusual gathering. It's the first time they're veteran meeting everywhere, but this particular one is very unique, and I very much appreciate being invited. And there's a lot of talk. When I first entered my Army in March 1941, and I was assigned to Battery C of Santa Fe, New Mexico. And then I was assigned 200 Coast Artillery, Battery C. And then, of course, from there we went to China with Bataan, then finally on the right across corridor, we were ordered to lay our arms. So I hid all my shell, and I gave me an empty rifle. That was the beginning of a dead march. For that about noon, and then about in the evening, that must have been 6-8 miles of hike. And from there, we spent the night. Next day, it just happened that there was a truck loaded with veterans, and I hopped onto the back tailgate, and they helped me pull me in. That's how I won the Bataan Death March. Yeah. When I got there, well, see, there were 12 of us from Taos, Pueblo, and I was the 12th one. And then we all in all, we went on detail. Then in June, I was assigned to burial detail. I must have buried over 1,000 men. Every day, we got 15, 20, 25 men dying every day. And I was part of a detail. We took them about half a mile away. We took their dog tags, and the rest they would jump in the pool. It was the berries. And then there's so much to talk about. But the most important thing is I was the only one in China, Bataan, Manchuria, where I was liberated in 1945. Then I came home. That's the first time I saw my mother and dad. I didn't get to see him before I left, but it was a great feeling. They met me in Santa Fe at the reception center, and we came from San Francisco to Santa Fe on a train, and finally arrived at Santa Fe. a reception center where all the parents were waiting. My father and mother were there, and my brother and his wife. And we had a very. Then from there we came home. And we arrived home at Pueblo about midnight. And then after midnight, next day, they mistake me for my brother Dell. He was called Dell. I had a brother that was in the Navy. He was Delfino. They thought I was Delfino. So I had to correct him that I'm Tony Reyna. Yeah. And
Your courage is really an inspiration to everybody.
I was determined to survive.
Thank you for honoring us with
That's
this.
what counts, determination. I went through hell on earth.
I think they're looking to honor you at the front over there now.
We're going for
Thank you for giving us this message.
We know how it is to get started. Like food, yeah.
Thank you very